Hey guys, it's Vol here, back once again, finally, for another episode of our Fire Red Roulette Lock. Now you guys probably had the break between episode 13 and 14, or 14 15, one of the two. I think it was 13 and 14. Anyway, it was about 2 months since I've recorded or done anything with the channel. Lots of stuff's been happening in real life. You know, real life does happen. I guess so. The main thing that's been happening is sort of job. I just threw myself into that new job, which was great and all. But now I've had a few other options come up, which are probably going to be better off for me. So I'm going to be finishing up there soon, and that's fine. They were really cool guys, and actually a really good time, and learnt heaps. But yeah, so it gives me a bit more time in the next sort of few weeks. I'm currently house sitting at the moment, so in between moving into my new place. So I'll have a bit of a time here and stuff like that. It's good to get back into this and sort of revamp what I'm doing and get back into it. But without any further ado, I guess I'll get back into it. I'll probably be a bit rusty, as I'm sure you can imagine. I only just started anyway, and hadn't really sort of hit my stride with recording and things like that. And now I had 2 months off, so it's going to be a little bit tricky. But anyway, I'll give us a count in 3, 2, and 1. So I sort of had a bit of a poke around. I didn't do anything, of course, as you can tell, it's exactly where we were before. But I just had a bit of a look at my Pokemon and sort of what I think I want to do and what I wanted to do before I sort of stopped. So I think I've got it all sort of under control and know what I kind of want to do. I would watch the last episode, and God, those fights were terrifying. I was doing some seriously dumb plays there, just literally just putting out JB out in front of stuff that you just shouldn't be in front of, basically. I mean, just, sludge crit, it'll be fine if I die. It's like, no, it's not how it works. Even if sludge didn't crit a couple of times, I think the poison tick, if I got poisoned, would have killed me. So, a bit stupid all around anyway, but I think I have a plan of what I want to do here, so it's a bit different from what I did last, what I've been doing recently, which has just been hitting up all the trainers. But I think I've got a bit of an idea of what I want to do, because I remember these guys are just troll with all their poison and stuff like that. So what we'll do is, I know there's some grass trainers out in this eastern route here. So what I'm going to do quickly is hit the PC up here, Pokemon Center up here, to get the fly point nice and quick. I'm not sure if you have to heal. I may as well heal quickly anyway. Yeah, and what I'm planning to do is I really want to level. Really want to get Just Blaze to being a Charizard, as well as obviously getting Flamethrower on the way there. I think it's just going to be huge. I mean, he's a good Pokemon at the moment. He just doesn't have the moves to back him up. And then I'll probably do most of my training with I don't know, Hydra, and I've obviously got to beeline straight for, as I said, the rival in the in Silphco to get Lapras. Where I checked the level, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. I thought the level of the Lapras was 15, but it's actually 25, so it's not going to be too far behind if I get him nice and quick, which would be good, him or her. Okay, let's just burn through these mons. But yeah, so obviously then I'll have a level 36, and then I'll probably leave him as a Charizard and just be as a backup kind of thing. So a bit of a backstop, I suppose you'd call it. So basically, able to, if I need someone to send in to quickly deal with something, that'll what I'll be using while I catch everything else up. Because as I've said previous episodes, keeping even levels is kind of important for some of the rules. None of them have come to fruition yet, but there'll be a few in there that hopefully will cause some hairy moments, as I'm sure they already have. Alright, let's keep going. I'll probably risk the poison tick here as well. I'll probably... yeah, should be fine. This probably is going to be a 2-hit kill though. Oh no, nice. Did more damage than I thought it would actually. Especially on a Tangela, who is a big wall. Yeah, but yeah, so lots of stuff's been happening obviously in the 2 months I've been away. I think the last time I talked to you guys, I'd maybe played maybe 2 games our rugby team had played. Our team's now played 10 games, and we're still undefeated. And the way rugby works in competitions wise and stuff like that is, obviously you get 4 points for a win, competition points for a win, 2 points for a 2 points for a draw and 1 point for no points for a loss. But there's ways you can get bonus points. So if you score 4 or more tries in a game, you'll get a point. Or if you lose by less than 7, you get a point. So if you score more than 4 tries and lose by less than 7, you can get the same amount of competition points as if you had a draw. And same as if you got a draw and score more than 4 tries, you get 3 points, almost a win. So lots of interesting ways you can do it. Anyway, the best you can do obviously is win and score more than 4 tries. So that obviously gets you 5 points. So out of 10 games, we're actually on the maximum and on 50 points competition points. So that's really, really nice. Obviously that's maximum points from every game, and we've played every team at least once now, so that's a nice thing. But it's not all been there was one game in particular which we weren't expecting to have trouble with, which was actually pretty close in the end. They were definitely I suppose ascendant for probably 50 to 60% of the game. They let in some soft tries early, and we managed to our defence held just. So yeah, so that was a nice little escape, I suppose, but it means we're going to be on our guard a bit more next time. But the team we were most concerned about, who have only lost 1 game, which was us, we actually beat them quite comfortably. It was I think we were up 19-5 or 19-7 at half time. Maybe 19-5 I think it was. We ended up in the first 10 minutes they scored another 2 tries, and it was I think 19-15 or 19-17, something like that. No, 19-15. And then we went and scored what was it? We got to 65 in 30 minutes, so almost 50 points in 30 minutes, which was nice. I should have changed Pokemon there. Anyway, I have to recharge. Yeah, so I was happy with that. Okay, what do we got? Let's just try attack, that'll be fine. Yeah, so that was a really good game, and that was up in it's about a 3.5 hour bus ride from where I live, so it was nice to do it up there in their home ground, and with all their, they had no excuses. They had all their best players there, so yeah, it was a satisfying win. We played them in the last year's grand final. It was really close, but no, it was really nice to knock them off. It's always nice. Excuse me, voice crack. It's always nice to knock off your biggest rival. So yeah, really stoked with that. But injury-wise, my leg's been really great. It's been 100% in terms of the ankle. I had a few weird ones. I ended up. Oh shit, this is a threat. Let's go Jericho here. I might yawn this thing and then rest snore, I think. Yeah, it should be fine if I do that. Because obviously crits are quite nasty with defensive Pokemon. Anyway, yeah, but I played a game of rugby. I think it was a couple of weeks before that big one. Anyway, so what happened was just sort of played an old game. Didn't think, a few bumps and bruises and scratches as per usual, but ended up woke up the next day for no apparent reason. Not like I really tell. I had this huge lump on my kind of the inside of my right leg, kind of maybe 6-7 inches above my heel on the inside or the medial side. I thought it was a bit weird. I thought obviously it came up so quickly and stuff. It must be a bruise. It must be a like a corky. I was a bit worried about it, but it wasn't too bad. I was quite sore, but it wasn't. I was just put it out of my mind and thought, bugger it, whatever. I'll just ignore it. Anyway, I kept it under wraps and stuff, and I was walking around a lot with the job, and it kind of made it worse. And by the time I sort of played again the next weekend, and shouldn't have played because it was pretty sore, and I was, it might be right. Anyway, that was the game against the hard team. Ended up beating them, obviously, and anyway, come Monday, it had gotten really big and really sore. Ended up going there, and it had turned into an abscess. So I had this giant, out of nowhere, infection in my leg, which it was all fine. I mean, they cut it out and was gone within 3 or 4 days. But so then I had a hole in my leg for a while, so I had to take another week off there. And now I don't know what I've done to my thumb, but I've done something to my thumb. I've had plenty of problems with my thumb in the past, broken and things like that. But anyway, it's okay now, and well, by okay I mean I've learnt to live with a half effective thumb, but it's okay. We'll get on with it anyway. So that's probably enough of me talking about rugby and going completely slowly in this, because while watching and editing the last few days, I've sort of realised I really need to get a move on here. I realise I've gone back to playing the way which is fine. I like the way I like to play these games. A bit quicker version of it, obviously, but I'm not doing a proper speed run, which I should probably be doing if I want to win a race here. But I don't know, it's okay with the rule locks and things. Hopefully that you guys are struggling and things like that. The other thing I wanted to suggest as well, sort of thinking about it, if you guys are finding it too easy or whatever, feel free to roll a couple of times or double up on the rules, or especially if you're coming to this series at the end and you're finding it a little bit easy, maybe getting a bit far ahead, just decide, like, every now and then add an extra rule, whether it be 2 rules on one gym battle, or I don't know, just something like that. Just, you can always spice it up for yourself. It's not too hard to sort of realise that you're a bit too far ahead or not getting really a challenge out of it. I mean, if you want to destroy me, that's fine. I don't really care, as long as you're enjoying it. You're getting something different, a different experience, and a good experience out of playing it a different way. But yeah, so hopefully you're getting something out of this, and yeah, so it's up. As I said, it's all up to you on how you kind of want to challenge yourself. Whether you want to skip rules, even. I don't really mind if you don't do it at all and just want to race me without rules, but kind of defeats the purpose a little bit. Alright, this is annoying here, but I might just quickly use an awakening. Yeah, so that's what I envisioned, that you guys sort of have it your own way, and I guess muck around with it however you see fit. Alright, nice. This gives me my flamethrower now, so this is awesome. 2 more levels as well, and we get to go to we'll run into Silphco and blow them up. I sort of had a bit of a thought about what I want to do with Alakazam, and I'm thinking, I don't think my Dodrio outspeeds, but unless he uses a psychic attack, like psychic straight up, I know I can one-shot him. It just all depends on Dodrio surviving that first hit. So yeah, it's a bit of a challenge, but we'll just keep running along here with JB and get him to being a Charizard, and then we'll work a little bit on Dodrio on the way to Gary, I think, because all these other Pokemon I know I can completely cope with. He'll have Blastoise, which Vileplume will just completely body, Growlithe, which Snorlax, Charizard, Dodrio can all body. The Execute, obviously Charizard, Pidgeot, Snorlax should have no problem with that, nor will JB, nor will Dodrio, and then it's just the Alakazam that I've got to work out. It should be okay, honestly, just thinking about it. Alright, let's quickly... I don't have many super potions left, do I? 4. I'll have to grab a few more, probably. Now, I do have an encounter in here as well, but I'll probably save it, I think. Oh, kill all these guys, alright. So, yeah, I'll probably save this encounter so when I come and tidy up and do my encounters around here with Safari Zone, etc., etc. I just think I don't know, it just seems like a logical thing to do. Alright, Bulbasaur. So she has a Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and maybe Venusaur? I don't know. If it has a Venusaur, it'd be perfect. It'd be a great experience. What else we got? Maybe just 2 Ivysaurs or another Bulbasaur or something. It's always funny when oh no, it's only 2 Pokemon. It's always funny when like a random trainer has starters, because they usually have like 3 or 4 starters. It's weird that it's like, oh, this trainer is going to be a starter trainer. It's kind of odd. They obviously, you can kind of see the human element in the development. They obviously, each trainer is kind of, they don't just randomly generate them or anything like that. It's kind of cool. Anyway, so yeah, and once I get that Lapras, I had a look at the learn set. Now, it's a pretty good learn set. It learns, I think, Ice Beam like right around the early 30s, something like that. So, and Blizzard obviously later on, but I don't. Obviously with Surf, Ice Beam, that Lapras is just power straight up, which is nice. And that's a really nice coverage. It's a big hole in my team at the moment is the Water type. So Water Ice type is perfect because that deals with with dragons, if I can keep it around till Lance, that's the dragons dealt with. It's Blaine dealt with. It's a big help. So I really want to do all my very best to keep Lapras around. The other thing I noticed I've been doing is the Pokemon I have lost, I haven't even thought about using the Phoenix Down. I mean, I know it's there, but I just haven't. I guess it's such a valuable thing in a lock that I kind of don't really want to use it. I mean, I know they're good Pokemon, like Zazu and Indigo are really good Pokemon, even Kentucky, but I just think, like, had I lost JB last episode, I would have kicked myself if I'd used it already. So I'm kind of glad I did what I did, and I've kept it around, and I'd probably use it on I'd probably use it on any of the Pokemon I have now. Just thinking about it, depending on when I lose them and how I'm going at the time, because the Pokemon I have now are just so valuable. Like I'd be shattered to lose any of these. Maybe with the exception of Jericho, because I can just pick up another one really easily. But yeah, no, I'd really be upset to lose them from here. So yeah, the Phoenix Down might get a use pretty soon. Well, hopefully it doesn't, but keep an eye out for that. I do like having the security that it offers, though. It's kind of like one of those like kind of weird psychological things. Like I just knowing that I have it feels good, and so I don't. Even though it could help me not lose a Pokemon, I'm just like, no, I like having the knowledge that I can do whatever I want. It's kind of a weird thing, but anyway. Alright, so Weezing should go down to burn here, and that smoke screen shouldn't have any effect whatsoever. Beautiful, and hopefully this is going to be enough for my Charizard. Let's see, come on. Not quite. Alright, so what I'll do here is... yeah, I'll take this one on as well. 17 minutes now, so I will probably get to my... I will probably get to the Lapras by this episode. I really know my way through Silphco pretty well, so I'm not too worried about getting lost in there and spending ages trying to find it. Yeah, pretty much have that thing down. I remember, like, once when I was young, just learning it. Like, I memorized it when I was like 11 for some reason. I don't know why, but I did. But I've never regretted it, and I've never forgotten it either, which is kind of funny as well. Just to think that I still remember after all these years. Alright, so I think after this I'll jump on and use Dodrio, because it's probably going to be important. Don't poison, good. Might as well just flamethrower if I'm going to fly away anyway. Okay, so let's get some Dodrio action going, because Dodrio's speed is going to be absolutely vital for the Gary fight, as I said. Yeah. I don't think he can kill me, but this Weezing is a threat, so I'm probably going to Hyper Beam it, maybe? Stab, try attack, let's go for that. I think this could kill. Level 25 just doesn't seem like it can kill at level 32 instantly. Smog, don't poison. Come on, come on, come on, come on, let's get some luck, get some luck, get some luck. Yes, good. Alright, try attack again. Beautiful. Yeah, Hydra's going to be a bomb. Hydra is going to be the bomb. So yeah, probably in terms of my favourite Pokemon on my team at the moment, obviously JB is going to be right up there, but Dodrio I think is almost crept ahead of Riffraff. I love this thing, man. It's awesome. But Riffraff is certainly up there as well. Jericho, I'm still mixed feelings about Jericho. Obviously he's a really nice sort of back to have, as something to fall on when you've need to do a bit of healing in the rest of your team, or I don't know, whatever the case may be. It's something nice to just throw in there and eat some hits up while you sort out your strategy or whatever. And obviously the rest bullshit, rest hacks is also nice, but it's just nice to have him. But yeah, as I said, he wasted so much time for me last episode. Now that I have him, I don't really want to lose him, of course, but man, he's definitely my least favourite out of the 4 I have now. Alrighty, let's go with a try attack. Yeah, so Hydra's going to be such a good addition to this team. As long as I don't get some bullshit hacks, I mean, he's going to just be she's just going to be an absolute beast. Alright, so let's fly up there now. Oh yeah, cool. I'll get this evolution too. Oh, it's always a great moment. Like, I remember as a kid when you got you started to finally get the 3rd stage evolution. It was always like one of those like game-making moments, you were just like, yeah, this is fucking awesome. Such a satisfying thing to see. I think any third stage evolution is awesome to see, but especially when it's like your starter, and then the next one is obviously when you get your pseudos to do their third evolution. But yeah, it's nice. Wing attack. Do I want to learn wing attack? Yes, I do want to learn wing attack, but for what? I mean, I guess Metal Claw. I know he can learn Iron Tail and Steel Wing, so that's probably the play, because Smoke Screen's so useful. Like, it's saved me so many times, so I might go Metal Claw and lose that. I mean, I know it's the counter to my 4x weakness, but you know, I'm probably not going to lead my Charizard into a rock type trainer. Alright, so let's go with Hydra. I think I'm going to leave it as wing attack as well, not fly for a bit. I just don't need another flyer. And I think it's just going to be useful to be able to change it out when I want to. He doesn't learn many more good moves in his learn set from memory. Does he? No, I don't think he does. Not until like Blast Burn or Fire Blast or something. I can't remember what he learns, but nothing much more that's good. Alright, so let's get going. It's here? Yeah, it's here. Alright, straight in. So the first priority is obviously to get the card key. For those of you that don't know, it's on the 5th floor. Stairs I find always faster. And then obviously the best way to go about this is down here, below this, down here, teleport here, teleport here. I don't mind about this. Alright, so fight this guy, and the card key should be just here. Arbok. I might hyper beam this thing. Oh, I didn't want to use I didn't want to lead Just Blaze into this. I'll just flamethrower it. Whatever. I wanted to lead Dodrio. Experience would be really nice. That's okay. Oh, come on. At least I don't get a poison on me. Wing attack. Alright. Blow that thing up. Yeah, that experience would have been really nice, but yeah, you win some, you lose some, don't you? Alright. Good old JB though. First time we see him in battle, it's nice. Alright, Pokemon. Let's switch Dodrio into the lead. And then pick up the card key. Alright, now I think it's either 4, 2 or 3. I'm pretty sure it's 3 though. I will probably come through and do a few of these rooms and stuff for the various items and stuff, but for now we've obviously got a priority of opening up the healing location. I think it's 4-3. Yeah, it's 4-3. Cool, so yeah, obviously we're going to go open up the beds, and the beds are fortunately right next to, basically right next to where the rival fight is, so it's a nice little speedy run through here. Alright, what are we going to do? Probably fly. Yeah, I always lead with Hyper Fang. Let's go. Nice, and kill. Yeah, Eradicate's are pretty frail, especially for this thing. This is a bit of a problem. I'm probably going to... Do I want to attract or fly? I think I'll fly. I know I won't kill it in one go, but I don't think it kills me with a Psychic or a Headbutt. Poison Gas, that's fine. I'll try attack here. I'm happy to take a Poison Tick, and then I can switch out depending. Okay, this should be fine. I just want to see what he leads. If he's got a first stage, I'll stay in and just body it, and then take the poison damage. Or maybe I won't take the poison. Yeah, I'll switch out actually, I've decided. Yeah, I'll switch out. Let's go... what do I want to use here? Probably Jericho. Okay, So now the stress is starting to build because I know this fight, the fight that can potentially make or break my run. I know he leads his Pidgeot. It's only the Alakazam that can really do anything to me. So I've got to be, it should be fine though, honestly. Either way, if it doesn't kill me first shot, I know Hyper Beam's going to kill it. It's frail as anything. I just don't think I outspeed him though. Even though Dodrio is fast as anything. Alright, so that teleport we just passed there actually leads to the rival fight. And then this one here has one more trainer fight. And then the beds. So Silph Master just to the rescue. Alright. I might go to Safari Zone 2 and see what I get before I come back in here and do a bit of exploration in the Silph. I just want to get the Lapras first. What am I going to do? I will Hyper Beam this and then switch out. Okay. What have we got? Grammar, yes, I'll switch, and I'll use Jericho again. May as well get at least a level on one of these other guys. I'm not sure how far away Riffraff is, but he won't be able to do jack to a poison type, poison mono type. If he's got a Eradicator or something like that, I'll use Riffraff against it. Okay. Yeah, this Alakazam worries me. Nothing else on his team does. Machop, yeah, switch. Cool. Alright, Riffraff. Yeah, he'll level as well. Nice. Okay, what I'm going to do here. I'll just Giga Drain it. Oops. Okie dokie. Yeah, so after this I will... Yeah, I'll definitely go to the Safari Zone so I can pick up Surf and obviously Strength and obviously my encounter, which hopefully is something good. I'm not really sure where I want to get the encounter and which zone because I never really learned what's in which zone. I'd be really happy with one of the Nidoran evolutions. But other than that, yeah, I'm trying to think. What else would I want? I'd take an Execute if I'm honest. Or a Rhyhorn. Alright. Only you can prevent lost save data. That's as good a place as any. Okay. Pokemon, what we got? What's my lead? My lead is Jericho. And I can always switch into JB. Alright, let's do this. Whew. Alright. I should be fine. Hyper Beam does kill. This Pidgeot can't do jack. Everything else I just body. Headbutt. That answers attack lower? Yeah. See what this does. Wow. Good old headbutt. Damn, that did some damage there. Come on. Never mind. This should kill. Even a crit doesn't kill Jericho. Beautiful. Nice. Okay. That went well. And a level. Now what do we got next? Growler. Do I swap? 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 Yeah, I do. What though? What do I need him for? Nothing else really. We'll go into JB. Handle the Growlithe. Oh, come on. Growlithe is not a worry, it's just annoying. Swing attack away. The 2-0 drop's annoying. We'll see how much this does. take down. Oh, there's some damage, damn. How much did it do? 31. Yeah, it doesn't kill with a crit either. No worries. Probably flamethrower still probably does more damage to crit anyway. Nice. Beautiful. That makes things easy. Blastoise. Yeah. Straight into Riff Raff. He hasn't got any ice moves, I'm pretty sure. Should not be a drama whatsoever. Giga Drain for days. I'm going then. I've got Bullet Seed to back up anyway, so let's just not go for Protect Hacks, please. Eat that up. Come on. Eat that up, eat that up, eat that up. Come on. Giga Drain. Yes. How much? Come on. Gotta do more than that. Protect. That's fine. Come on, come on, come on. Eat that up, eat that up, eat that up. Fuck on. That's bullshit, man. That is fucking bullshit, though. Hopefully it goes for another Protect. Don't crit. Fucking Jesus, what is with this flinch? Alright. It's alright. Protect. Where's this Protect? I'm just not risking a crit. I can just feel a crit coming. Protect, do it. Ha! That is fucking sentient right there. Alright. Let's go. Come on. This is bullshit though. Like, fuck me. Thank you. Fuck me. Alright. Giga Drain. Come on. This, are you fucking kidding? This is fucking hacks. This is just bullshit. No, there ain't no stopping us. This is fucking bullshit. Couldn't catch me, I'll be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Ain't up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star. Pisses me off too. That's fine. I gotta yawn off him as well. This Protect is such bullshit, like. What does this do? Jack. Alright, let's get a snore off. It's fucking stressful. Alright, yawn. I said I'm moving too far. Alright, perfect. Man, before he protects my headbutt, I'm gonna let it rest. Hopefully he crits. Shooting star. Got more than a couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Tell them I'd be big in a game like she went and got them breast implants. Fantastic. Alright, this is the Alex Sam, I reckon. Moment of truth. Execute. If you had swag like mine, you know it's best to flaunt. 100% focus now. Come on. Saving the stressful one for last. If I have to sack, I'll sack Jericho. That's, I guess, all I can do, really. Come on, Dodrio. Any is there a time to outspeed? It won't happen, I know, but come on. Oh! Thank God. Come on, hit. Beautiful. Come on, die. You ain't living this, Alakazam. You ain't living it. You ain't living it. Yeah, boy. Came through unscathed. Alright, time to pick up this Lapras. Whew. Blastow's actually the hardest thing. Is not what I was predicting. At least I didn't lose anything. But that was some serious fucking flinch hacks, though. That was a joke. Alright. That's perfect. Alright, what am I going to call this thing? What do I want to call it? I always think like, can't think of a good name. Maybe, I know. I know what to call it. Oh, jacaranda. Not sure if you guys know what jacarandas are, but they're pretty common in WA, West Australia. They're flowering tree. They're in I think it's spring. I don't remember when they flower, but they're just covered in purple. So basically, it looks like this giant purple tree. It looks pretty cool. Anyway, that's my limited, very limited flower knowledge. Quite like the name though. All right. So we'll go here. Quickly nap. Then I'm going to use a escape rope. Beautiful. Alright. Well, that's probably going to end the episode off there. How back to the PC, Poker Center. Yeah, but look, thank you so much, guys, and thanks for putting up with the hiatus if you did. Yeah, and thanks for coming on down and seeing me sort of revive the series and things like that. I mean, I know the commentary wasn't that great this episode. I mean, again, it's just going to take me a couple of episodes to get back into the groove and all that sort of thing. I think I'm probably still better than when I first started, but hey, you know, it was a good episode, and I achieved kind of what I wanted to. I obviously stop there if you haven't already, but just to quickly look through the team, what I've done. I mean, obviously picked up my Lapras, which is awesome, and also evolved old JB. So that's huge. It's going to help me so much going forward. I think the next plan is obviously get into Safari Zone and get back into Silphco. I really don't know how much I want to do in Silphco. I suppose I'll have a bit of a think about it, but yeah. Anyway, look, thank you so much, guys, and once again, you know, I'd love to see your thoughts and your comments, and you know, any updates you might have about how you guys are going against me down in the comment section below. You know, hit me a like, it helps out me and the channel so much, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, once again, guys, thank you so much. I'm Vol, and I'm out.